Hi everyone. In this video we're going to be looking at the general equation of a circle, and we're going to start where the last one left off, which was with a circle whose center can change. And you may have remembered seeing this equation where we had x minus h squared plus y minus k squared equals r squared. We've already spent a little time with r, and we can see right now our radius is 1, and we can make the radius bigger and we can make it smaller by changing that value of r. And now we're going to look at what happens when we change the value of h. So h is the number we subtract from x, and as we make h bigger, it goes to the right, and as we make h smaller, it goes to the left. And k is the number that makes it go up and down. It's the number that's subtracted from y, and that makes it go up or down. All right, so our next step is really to get some really important things into your notes. So I would encourage you to pause the video right now and get these things in your notes: the standard form of the equation, the center, and the radius, and a diagram that looks like this. All right, welcome back. We're going to use this now, and we're going to do a couple problems like this. You might want to pause and put this example in your notes. And this question simply asks us, what is the center and what is the radius? Okay, so we learned last time the radius comes from right there, and that's r squared. So r squared equals 25, and we just need to take the square root, which means our radius is 5. All right, now to find the center, we're going to look at the number that is subtracted from these, because you'll recall it's x minus h squared. So the first coordinate, the h, matches up with a 4. So that's going to be a 4. But over here, I don't have y minus, I have y plus. So I'm going to think of this as y minus negative 3. That's the second part of the equation. And so that means my y coordinate is negative 3, and we have found the center. All right, let's go to another example. Same idea in this example, center and radius, and we're going to sketch this one while we're at it. You may again want to pause and write this down and try it first before listening. All right, so right here, this is our r squared. R squared is 4, which means our r is going to be 2. Now you look right here and you're going to say, but there's nothing with the x. But we could think of this as x minus 0 squared, which means the h coordinate is 0. And this one we're going to think of as y minus negative 1. So the y is negative 1. And that's going to be our center. So if we were to graph that, our center would be right here at 0, negative 1. And since our radius is 2, we would go up 2, over here 2, to the left 2, and down 2, and then we just do our best to draw it like a circle, and we've got the basic idea there. All right, we're going to do one more example, and that is this one, where we're going to write the equation based on what we see. So, and there's no numbers here, so I'm going to just count it out. 1, 2, 3, that's a negative 4, and 1, 2, 3, so there's a 3, and I'm going to count my radius. So let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 is my radius. And now I've got all the information I need. So the x, my center is at negative 4, 3. So I'm going to write x plus 4, because it's x minus negative 4 squared, plus y minus 3, because that's the k value there, squared equals 5 squared, or I could just figure that in my head, which is 25. All right, you're ready to move along with this.